called Let's Go Already!
You're excited? Feel my nipples. Glad I said that into a microphone that was on and recording. Glad that I said that.
I'm having fun. Getting the answers right is fun for me.
Right, but not everything in life is about being right or wrong.
Oh, hello everybody. Happy Wednesday. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I see Sabe. Good evening, Sabe. By the way, thanks again for helping me test that shit earlier. It was just AutoMod was on some stuff, man. I see Salad. Thank you, Salad, for coming on in. Grapefruit. Cheers, buddy. Cheers. Knox. Welcome in. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. I have a, so I'll show you how I do it. It's actually not terribly difficult, but you do have to do a thing. So let me just see here. Twitch branding overlay. Let me pull open. Boop, boop, boop. .html, open with Firefox. All right. View page source. All right. Let me turn down the volume on the music a little bit while I'm showing Firefox. Oh, Grapefruit, you're not gonna let me get away with the smallest slip. I'll tell you what. Tessie, bro, that's awesome. Congratulations. I'm glad to hear it. You guys might notice I got a little bit of that conjunctivitis. I got a little bit of that pink eye. I went to the doctor recently after that run with the flu, and it turns out opportunistic infections. After your immune system goes into the shitter, you just get conjunctivitis. I know, Sabe. It wasn't that. My kid had it, and then I got sick, and my immune system went into the...
Botched. Oh,
yeah.
I botched
Yeah.
that one. Oh, that's a botched job.
Yep. So I had to get some antibiotics, and it's much better now. Like it's still pink, but it's not like yesterday. I was like, I'm gonna be a pirate forever. Now it's like, oh, I can actually see out of the thing again. So that's nice. I'm happy with that. It doesn't hurt nearly as much as it did. So Nox, let me show you what I did to get this thing. So I'm gonna go over to this.
Is the rule of the game? Can we all say?
I cannot win!
That's true, Tessie.
Correct. You cannot win the game.
That is true. How many fingers are you holding up right now? Grapefruit, if I know you, it's just one on each hand. One on each hand, and it's pointed towards the sky. So Tessie, Nox. Nox, if you're still here, let's see. You're a doctor. Not really or ever. You got poop in your eye. Yeah. I wish it was that easy to avoid. Apparently conjunctivitis can be airborne, which is super great. I love that for me. Airborne conjunctivitis. Isn't that nice? All right, let's pop open Firefox. So what I've done, it's very, very, very rare to do that. Not according to my kid's pediatrician. My kid's pediatrician was like, it happens. Don't let sick people cough in your eye. Bro, you have a child. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen. Someone's gonna cough in your face. My 3-year-old daughter coughed in my face last week, and I guarantee you that was what happened. So, like, you cough back into her eye, but it doesn't cure. It's not vampirism, Sabe. You can't like bite them back and cure your own shit. Like it's not like that. It's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. Let's see. So, Nox. So she gets the message. Yeah, but you still get conjunctivitis. So Nox, what I've got here is, and then you had kids. Yeah, and I realized your immune system was normal, and you've just previously been excellent at avoiding people who would sneeze into my eyeballs while telling me a story. Yep. Grapefruit, it is just a constant, like, I'm like, oh, what a sweet little girl, I love you so much. And she's like, I love you too. Fuck! Every time. So let's see, we've got ads. Nox has a sub, so I'm just going to continue with his explanation real quick. Yeah, so let's see. This is a really simple web page. Super duper simple. In the head of the HTML, I have JavaScript that has a read function that pulls in first user.text and puts it in the container called container, right? Easy enough. Then the body, I have a division called container, and this is where the text goes. You'll notice there's nothing in it by default. So above it, I have congrats, whoever, and then blank got first. And then in the middle, it is pulling from a text file. Then in Firebot, I have, let's see, event-based, event. Let me pull up, let me just capture Firebot for you here real quick. Application, window capture, Firebot, okay, Firebot window, yup. And then Firebot, yep, okay, great. So I have a Firebot command, or Firebot event. See, Auntie Crystal, just let me drink from my straw, please. Okay, strep throat. Gonna hack into my Firebot? Is that how this works, Sabe? When I put it on my screen, you can hack into it? Like a reverse connection in, in screen sharing software? Oh, I love that. I love that for me. Let's see. Put this up here. And in Firebot, this who's on first command is a really simple write to file. I write to file and replace the entire contents of the file with whatever user passed to it. And Firebot pulls from the channel reward redemption. So whatever $user variable redeemed the reward on Twitch is the variable that gets passed into the event, and that variable gets written as just the user's name to a file. So what it ends up happening is I have this HTML page. Let me refresh. I don't know why it's not showing it. Probably because it doesn't like to show local JavaScript. But when you render it properly, it does. So when you show this whole web page, it shows congrats, and then whatever was written to that text file, and the got first. Am I on the wrong scene? No, I'm on the right scene. Oh, I gotta minimize that. Yep. Add list, make add list. Yeah, eventually. So this website, this web page, displays that information sandwiched between congrats and got first. And then in my OBS overlay, which I don't know if I can show, but it's really just simple, that if you see down here, this is just a PNG, a transparent ping of the sticky note with a drop shadow on it, and then it pulls that web page onto the sticky note, and it just shows it there. So and it updates in real time. So as soon as Sable claimed the reward for first, it updates it automatically. It throws it on stream. It persists there for the rest of the stream. Bing, bang, boom. It really didn't take long. The hardest part was just finding copy and paste for the JavaScript to display text in a container. And that's, that was 4 minutes of Googling and then a little bit of messing around with the text and font, and there it is. So yeah, that's how I do the who's on first command. To have the power company replaced your electric meter today, and boy was my media PC displeased by this. Are you not getting the correct amperage? Ooh, maybe like a cup? Cup of soup? In a cup? Thank you so much. Fox just offered to bring me soup, which I'm very happy about. Oh, Mac. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not fun. Yeah, I've got a UPS for this one after we had a power surge and a brownout, like, at the same time. And it fried my motherboard and Fox's motherboard. Like, 2 systems dead from the same power outage. That was an expensive day. That sucked pretty bad. Did not enjoy that. Yeah, had to totally replace and rebuild 2 computers. An uninterruptible power supply with built-in surge protection, as it turns out, is way cheaper than 2 computers. Like, a lot cheaper than 2. Oh, I love you. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, you guys, hang on. I'm gonna show you this. Can you see it? No, you can't. Hang on. Let me do it in the Molly cam. No. Let's do this. Come on over, guys. It's delicious. There's probably not going to be much to share. Oh, baby. That is some beautiful golden mushroom soup. Yeah, exactly, Nox. I just to be able to shut them down elegantly. Or really, it's so that they don't get surged, and then that rapid off-on for power, I think, messes with capacitors, and it just screws it all up. Hang on. Oh man. Oh man. It's got the right amount of acid to go with the creamy in there. Oh. You think it's more the surge tripping it that gets past the breaker? It's possible. I had it hooked up to a surge protector. It just died. Fucking died. Mac, it is a creamy mushroom and onion soup. Oh. Say again, babe. Fox says a Hungarian mushroom soup. Babe, can you put the recipe in the Discord? Por favor. I'm gonna just say, if you're not already in the Discord, join and you will get the recipe. Because, oh man, this is too good to not share. Oh my god. It's ridiculously good. Okay. So, how's everybody's week going? No one ever swaps batteries out when dead? Yeah. Mac, I'm just, I'm in heaven right now. I'm gonna buy some time by you guys telling me how your week's going so that I can steal a few more bites of this. Oh my god. You're alive, and you think you still have a job. Not stressful at all, Grapefruit. Very yummy. Thank you, sweetheart. You got a cold, but it only took you out for part of a day. Oh, Mac, that's the best you can hope for. Just having a little just like, and then you're right back in it. She knows. She's glad we're back, and I'm glad to have her back. Look at this. Look at this. Sabe, you took the job because you, like most humans in a capitalistic society, require money to eat and live and just generally exist. I don't agree with it, but that is why you took the job. You didn't take the job because you like the people there. You didn't take the job because it's going to further your career. You're working to eat until something better comes along. Ain't no shame in that, brother. Ain't no shame. Poppin'. Mac, I initially read poop in the Mucinex, and I was like, I'm not familiar with that dosing methodology, but okay, brand new. You could eat me, say, butter me up, slap me between two slices of bread, and call me a sandwich. You wanted to be part of their professional family. Genuinely funny. Nope. Family. Nope. You know what a family does? Families do, like... Families will sacrifice of themselves for the other with no accounting for hierarchy. Do you think that your employer will just give you more PTO? Just like, here, have more PTO because you need it this year. You got a little more sick than you expected to be. I mean, some might. Some employers are really good. Like some, and individual bosses might be really good. But in aggregate, the company is not a family. It's a company. It survives by being a company. So anyone who's like, we're like a family here. Red fucking flag. Big old red flag. His trainer said something about taking his street shoes off while turning around. And you asked, where did you take your stripper? It was quite amusing. Already just testing the limits, Sabe. Anytime Sabe goes anywhere, he walks along the fence and pokes at it, testing for weaknesses. Street shoes, stripper, sounded the same. Yeah. Let me know if you find a weakness in the fence line. Tessie, I thought that had happened like years ago. That Google walked away from the "Don't be evil" motto many years ago. Like that horse was out of the barn a long time ago. There was no Google's been plenty evil for long enough that they didn't have to announce it. They were like, "Don't be evil." Ha. Ha. Not surprised. You just thought it was funny. Yeah, no, I initially I had such high hopes. I was like, wow, a company that's trying to actively, you know, put their money where their mouth is and say, we're gonna have the opportunity to be evil. We're not gonna do it. Don't be evil. It's pretty simple. If you need clarification on "don't be evil," you probably shouldn't do the thing. You know? Like if you're asking, should I do this thing? Is it evil? Don't do that thing. Afro Stew, welcome on in. I reckon you're getting this for free. And Arby's, we have the meats. Another one that just tells it on its surface. Stu, I'll break it down. 3 parts. 1, divorce yourself from the idea of constant, sustained, indefinite growth. Separate yourself from that shit. That right there, I think, is one of the single largest drivers of hyperinflation and corporate greed. The illusion that all companies must always be growing all the time, year over year. Like, you have to just grow bigger, make it bigger. And like, that's not. Divorce yourself from that. Okay? 2, when you hire people, you only fire those people if they are not performing adequately in their role, or you don't have enough money to pay them. Layoffs to make corporate buybacks and stock buybacks possible will always ruin morale and should always be a bad look. So, like, do whatever you need to do for staffing, hire when you need to hire, but the only time that you should be trimming staff is when your growth starts decreasing again, or that staff just isn't doing it, right? Don't be an entire bag of dicks, right? So, you know, and that's just basic efficiency. Like, it's not rocket science. Just straight. And then third, be transparent internally and externally. So if you're gonna tell someone something about your operations, unless it's a trade secret, try to be as open door as you possibly can. Just generally speaking, honesty is the best policy. Constant growth is a myth, and you should maintain hiring and firing practices to be in keeping with your margins and your capacity, rather than just allowing for C-suite and top exec level buybacks for stock portfolios. If you do those 3 things, you're probably not running an evil business. Now, granted, there are probably some companies that do a couple of those things, but if you're doing all 3, I don't know about that. So let's see. Sabe says, I'm going to scroll up a little bit. Here's one: pay interns. I mean, Tessie, that's obvious. Yeah. Thanks for that one, Jack Welch. We did a walkthrough of the pharma manufacturing space with an airlock, big red lights inside. Don't open inside and outside door. Talked about it 10 minutes. And what's the first thing someone did? Opened the door. Just opened the door straight away. Afro Stew, it is a cool hat. It's a very cool hat. This is whom we train to make drugs you take. They're doing great. The alarm was the icing on the cake. Quack. Yes, I love that for them. Mo, if I could tell you about all the quiet yelling you've done at executives over the last few months about their abject lack of transparency. It's baffling. Sabe and I were having a conversation in the Discord the other day. about how a company shut down a Slack channel. No, like Slack altogether. They shut down Slack because the employees were saying stuff that the company didn't like. Like, so let me get this straight. You have a window into the true opinions of your employees. You don't have to solicit them. You don't have to go get feedback. You don't have to ping them or pursue them. They're just giving it to you for free on their time as part of their job. It may be things that you don't like to hear, but you're getting all this information for free from the source, and you choose to just stick your head in the sand and shut it down. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. So stupid. So stupid. Ugh. The natives were restless, so we'll just nuke it, right? It just went poof. The CCP were listening in. It was global access. I mean, look, unless you're doing all of your communications on Inconus network, like if you have like Outlook and you don't have a special arrangement that all of the email routing has to be domestic, it can't ever go out of the United States, the CCP is reading your email. It's just like that shit's happening. People who can't lead are forced to resort to attempting to control. And Grapefruit, you hit at the core of it, man.
Tell me
This
all about
this
you.
tank.
I like business.
You like business? Business likes you, buddy. Oh, you're excited. Feel my nipples.
Thank you.
Glad I said that into a microphone that was on in the corner.
You love me. You
Glad that I said that.
really love me.
Making a queue. I gotta get around to making a queue because Sable's timing. Ah, chef's kiss. Tank, welcome on in. You like business? Business likes you. Tank, thank you for being the 220th follower, tipping us over that last goal line. Very exciting. Thank you so much. Welcome on in, friendo. Always good to see you, buddy. Yeah, what was I saying? CCP's listening to everything. Don't have any illusions of privacy. Twitch is... Dude, it did the same... Whoa! Yo! Yo! Oh. Oh. Oh, Afro Stew gifting 5 subs. Why didn't it trigger? It didn't trigger. Let me make sure that it goes and triggers. Hang on. Hang on. Let's do this.
Why do you come to me? Why do I deserve this generosity?
I don't know.
Subscription to businessmen.
Yeah, don't ignore the TTS. I don't know what I've done to deserve this generosity, but Afro Stew, thank you so much for gifting out all those subs. And you got some awesome folks. You got Mandrill, you got Hugmans, sure. Flange, Tessie, ooh, some solid names. Ooh. What kind of operation? Forget to upgrade the RAM when you upgrade the PC? I did. I just forgot to put it, I didn't make a queue. I've not made a queue yet. Nice clip, Sabe. Nice clip. Thank you, Twitch, for reminding us that we should clip things. It's a little wonky. You know, okay. I appreciate the effort. You know, all the wrinkles haven't been ironed out, but I do appreciate the effort, Twitch. Good job. My face, yeah, it was one of these. Or oh,
Thank you.
This little song I wrote.
You love me.
fuck you, Save.
Really love me.
Sable is the reason I'm gonna have to start making these like user specific per stream, Grapefruit, thank you so much for the 5 subs. And you got some great names in there too. You got Omega. I see Tank, Chemist, and Warzy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gold mine. A gold mine in these gifties. You guys, thank you so much. You're making my Wednesday just warm and happy. I love you guys. Thank you. You can't time them out here. Mac, at some point, I'm gonna have to give you mod because it will complete the Omega Codex of places where you have mod. Like, there are almost no streams anymore where you're not a moderator. You only have about, no, Mac. That can't be right. That can't be right. I thought you were modding in Chris's stream too. Where is your mod? Right here, buddy. Right here. My index finger is your mod. All right. Quickly mods, Mac. Oh, you're VIP in a lot of places. I do get confused because chat's always like flying real quick.